Welcome back. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi inspected a number of armored vehicles of different models after being modified by the Armed Forces Vehicles Department. The president was accompanied by the Minister of Defense and Military Production, Lieutenant General Mohammed Zaki, and the Director of the Vehicles Department, Major General Kamal Wafai. Presidential spokesman Bassem Radi said this comes within the framework of the president's follow-up of the Armed Forces Operations Systems development. The head of state reviewed a number of modern multi-use vehicles equipped for counter-terrorism operations and for army and police security stations, and was briefed on future plans to modify equipment and vehicles in the department. The president also held a meeting with Lebanese Prime Minister-designate Saad al-Hariri at the Ittihadiyya Presidential Palace today. During the meeting, President al-Sisi expressed Egypt's keenness on supporting Lebanon in settling its political conflicts and forming a new government capable of managing current challenges. He renewed Egypt's keenness to preserve the capacity of the Lebanese state and to extricate Lebanon from the situation it is currently suffering from, through upholding the national interest, settling disputes, and accelerating efforts to form a government capable of dealing with current challenges. For his part, al-Hariri praised Egyptian-Lebanese ties that are based on solidarity and brotherhood. He expressed Lebanon's appreciation for Egyptian efforts in supporting the country in all fields, especially providing all forms of assistance in the aftermath of the Beirut ports incident. Following his meeting with the president, Lebanese Prime Minister-designate Saad al-Hariri held talks with Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry before an expanded meeting of the two sides' delegations. Foreign Ministry spokesman Ahmed Hafiz said the meeting confirmed Egypt's constant position towards Lebanon that supports its security and stability amid current challenges. The spokesman added that the meeting also stressed the significance of prioritizing Lebanese national interest to overcome the ongoing crisis within the framework of abiding by the constitution, which necessitates the formation of an independent government capable of dealing with future demands and people's aspirations. Earlier, Arab League Secretary General Ahmed Abul Ghait met al-Hariri at the Arab League headquarters in Cairo, during which they reviewed the latest developments in Lebanon, including the formation of a new government that Lebanese people hope it could succeed in settling current disputes. Abul Ghait stressed the League's support to Lebanon during this crucial period in its history, calling on Lebanese political parties to put differences aside for the sake of their country. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli inspected the new administrative capital along with a number of ministers and officials. During that visit, he held a meeting at the Cabinet House to review the governmental district's ongoing projects, where he said that a presidential directive was given to adopt highest construction standards that reflect Egypt's greatness and deep-rooted history. The Prime Minister stressed the significance of accelerating the implementation rate of all assigned projects. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry discussed on Wednesday with Portuguese counterpart Augusto Silva means of fostering bilateral relations in a phone call. It tackled exchanging views over Libya's crisis and peace file, as well as developments in the Horn of Africa. Shoukry expressed keenness on pushing forward trade relations and encouraging Portuguese companies to increase investments in Egypt, as well as boosting cooperation in tourism and culture. The talks also focused on the Ethiopian dam file, where the minister affirmed Egypt's stance to forge a legally binding agreement on filling and operating the dam. Minister of Health Hala Zayed and Minister of Sports Ashraf Subhi held a joint press conference on Wednesday on the 27th World Handball Championship that was held in Egypt. Zayed said the two ministries cooperated to organize the tournament in a successful way, adding that they provided all necessary medical care for the participating delegations. For his part, Subhi expressed gratitude for President al-Sisi's support and praised the joint efforts with the Ministry of Health to host such an important event. On the coronavirus, Minister Zayed said the number of infected cases were decreasing, adding that Egypt would receive additional doses of the virus vaccine during the coming hours.